Testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. 1, 2, and 3. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. 1, 2, and 3. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. 1, 2, and 3. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. 1, 2, and 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, and 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, and 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, why is it not? Actually, is the video already going? I think the video might already be going. In which case, is it already going? Oh, it's already going. Nice. Okay, guys, I'm just going to go on with the assumption that this video is live. It would be nice if someone could like test that. So I'm just going to try a quick something here real fast. First I'm going to have to stop screen sharing for a bit. Hang on. Yeah, we're just going to cut the screen share for just a tad bit. And what I'm going to do is just make sure that the screen recording is actually live. Just gotta make sure that everything's working properly here. Got a new update on Discord ready. Anyway, guys, that's not why I'm here. I am here because yeah, anyway, that's covering the screen. But I'm here to do another, yes, yet another TXP network update. This is TXP-Technologies here with another update, this time for March of 2018. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope that Valentine's Day went well, and I hope that St. Patrick's Day will go well for you as well. That's a lot of me saying the word well. But jumping on to the important topics here, we have, I think, 3 topics to talk about here. The first one, of course, is going to be related to the channel Top Hat Productions 115. And just to make things easy, I'm going to go on and turn screen share back on as soon as I'm ready. And yeah. Where is that screen share button? There it is. There it is. Share. Present to everyone. And let's just move that like right there. Okay, guys, so as you can see, I'm showing you my Steam library, but this is not for bragging rights. This is because I want you guys to decide what the next game is that I'm going to stream. As you can see, we have Closers, we have Cortex Command, we have Deus Ex, like pretty much the whole series here. We have Game of the Year Edition, which I think is the first game with a few additions to it. We have Invisible War, Human Revolution, which happens to be pretty much my favorite game of the whole series. We have Deus Ex The Fall, Deus Ex Mankind Divided. We have Don't Starve Together, which I've played before just a little bit, and I have to say I like the gameplay from what I've seen so far and what I've experienced so far. We have Elsword, which I'm new to. I have not even touched that game yet. We have Escape the Game Intro. We have EVE Online, we have Five Nights at Freddy's, which you guys have already seen a ton of playthroughs of. We have Glitch Space, Killing Floor, and it appears that my license has expired for that. Anyway, Metro 2033, Metro Last Fight. You see all the games there are Shadow Mortar. I'm not going to read through all of them because I'm sure that you can see all those titles. But the point is, right now, there is a huge variety of games that we can choose from right now. And the first topic of this video is, I want you, the viewers, to decide what game I'm going to stream next. And this is kind of important because remember how I told you guys that I'd be doing videos every 2 weeks from now on? That means I can only do 2 videos per month. 2 videos for every 30 or 31 days. And as a result, that time is going to be pretty much crucial to how we do the videos. Seeing that I can only do 2 videos per month, that means that I'll have to do each game in maybe 2 to 3 months at most to make sure that everything remains coherent. As you can probably tell, it's going to be kind of a difficult schedule to hold because I'll be doing one video, like part 1, and I'll maybe get through a few chapters or a few parts of the game. Then I'll have to come back 2 weeks later and hope that you guys are still, I guess, invested or interested in that same game and are also keeping up with where I'm at. And on top of that, if you guys don't show interest in the game chosen, then we'll be switching over to a new game. So you can kind of see where that's going here. The time invested in making these videos is long enough where I want to make sure that the games chosen are ones that we're going to actually be invested in and ones that we're most likely going to complete, or at least we'll get a lot of progress done in. Because investing 2 videos a month and then from there not getting anything done would probably not be too good, seeing that I can only do 2 videos a month at this point with college and everything. So that's the first topic. The second topic is TXP-Network development on the operating system that I've been has actually been delayed somewhat. Yeah, let me just go and pull that up right now. Well, actually, first, let's pull up the website first. As you already know, we have a website, just for the entire TXP network, and that is actually the front page for the operating system project that we're currently working on. That entire project, I'm just going to scroll down here. As you can see, that entire project has been currently pushed kind of into not exactly a hiatus, but the actual due date, the actual intended release date of that project has been changed to indefinite just because of the fact that I'm still in college, and as a result, I won't be able to actually put in consistent time and actually in just developing that code base in general, trying to actually troubleshoot and also write new parts of that project. So if you're interested in that, you can check the Google Drive repo, which has been linked already, and you can kind of see whatever recent changes I get to make in my spare time when I'm not algebra or calculus 2 or Java class. All in all, don't expect anything to come out just because of the fact that this project is also not the only project. We have TXP, still have to actually finish up and all of that, because last time I checked, well, I'm not going to pull up anything here. You can probably look at it for yourselves, and I'll include links to it in the description. But long story short, TXP Cloud is due for a rewrite as well, an open source rewrite that is solely by me, and I intend to implement several security features that I hope will actually enhance and also just improve the overall user experience while you're using TXP Cloud. As I understand, there aren't many users actually using TXP Cloud, but nonetheless, I still want to actually put effort into it because of the fact that I think it's worth it. Seeing that I also want to be able to actually provide a place for people to actually store their stuff without actually being spied on by larger companies and the sort. So yes, I'm invested in TXP Cloud, and yes, I'm invested in the TXP VOS project. Those are the only two projects that are currently being worked on. All the other projects that you've heard of from the past are not being worked on currently. That's just due to the fact that there isn't enough time in a single day to actually get to everything. And this time is also being shared with what I just mentioned a couple seconds ago about doing videos as in gaming videos. Now on to the next subject. We have multiple social media outlets here. The first one that I'm going to mention is Twitter, because that's the newest one. If you guys have been following on Twitter, I actually tend to post a lot of important updates and stuff there. So if you're keeping up with Twitter, you should be up to date on a lot of my most recent actions. So you're going to want to actually follow me on Twitter if you can. And then the next, I guess, the next best feed that you can follow is probably Google+. I'll put links to both the Twitter and the Google Plus in the description, but just for a sample link, I guess. Here, if you can actually see the URL bar, here is the actual link to my Twitter page. So if you want to stay up to date, that's how you can stay up to date with what I'm doing. Because I tend to update this on a daily basis, and as a result, there shouldn't be any issues with knowing what will be coming out when. In addition to this, I just also want to make sure that you guys know, even though I've said this before, I now have a Patreon. So if you want to help out with actually moving the TXP network forward in terms of what we can do in the future, maybe a new graphics card to help out with CUDA accelerated tasks and stuff like that, you can help us out by joining our Patreon. And that will actually help fund new efforts, such as possibly getting hardware just for compiling the TXP VOS when it's finally time to. Or maybe, as I just mentioned, a new GPU for CUDA accelerated tasks, stuff like that that actually matter, because that's stuff that I tend to do on a regular basis. I'm not going to really harp too much on this because I've already talked about it in a past video, but I think that's important to actually mention that just in case you guys don't already know. In addition to this, we also have attached different Discord. I'm probably going to get the word for this wrong, but if you actually do join our Patreon, you'll also get small little rewards on Discord. primarily just Discord statuses, like you'll become a gold member or a silver member, and that just gets attached to your name in the Discord group. Keep in mind, that's about all that we can give for now, but in the future, I plan on actually making those Discord, those Discord titles and stuff actually have some weighting to them whenever we get the chance to. So for example, maybe if you're in our gold tier on Discord, you might actually get certain, services and items that other people wouldn't be able to get if they're below your tier or status in our Discord server. But in order to actually join our Discord server, you can either join or you can actually join our Patreon. Joining as a free member, of course, means that you're in the lowest tier, while joining via our Patreon page means that you get to join a higher tier, and you also get access to more services, more features, and possibly faster response time as well. So it comes with perks, and the lowest tier is $1, so it should be pretty easy to help out. Besides that, I'm just going to go back to the gaming thing because that's kind of what's important right now. As I just mentioned, we're only doing 2 videos per month on the Top Hat Productions 115 channel. So that means only 2 gaming videos per month. No other videos, so 1 video every 2 weeks. With that type of schedule, in order for us to finish a game, the videos will most likely have to be around 45 minutes to an hour long at times, in order to actually finish up a video in a reasonable amount of time, which I would say is maybe 2 months turnaround. Nonetheless, I can't really make any guarantees, but I can say this for certain. In 2 months, I don't really think that most of you will be interested in playing the same single game. So with that said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to actually divide that time up. I'm going to ask that all of you viewers out there choose 3 primary games from this list that you want to see played within the next 2 months over at Top Hat Productions 115. Choose 3 top picks and then 3 secondary picks. And what I'll do is I'll go through all of your comments. Yes, me, myself, and I by myself. I'll go through all those comments and then choose the games that are mentioned the most often. The top 3 games that are mentioned the most often will be the runners-up for which games get streamed this upcoming week. So like during probably sometime either tomorrow or next week, the first video will be recorded and uploaded to YouTube. And then from there, sometime in the middle of March, this month, the next video will be uploaded. And what will happen is I'll actually try to do like possibly multiple uploads if necessary. But I'll upload twice per month, and it'll be 1 part for one game and maybe 1 part for another game that day. 2 weeks later, same thing. And then from there, we can do that for maybe like 1 or 2 months. And if we don't finish up the game in 1 to 2 months, you guys will then get to decide whether or not you want to continue seeing playthroughs of that game, or if you want to switch up the games that are showing up. So for example, let's say that we have Closers and Cortex Command being uploaded twice a month, and you guys lose interest in one or both of the games. I would replace 1 or both of those games with a few other games from this same library that you're seeing right now that showed up in your top picks. So that's why I'm asking that you choose 3 primary and 3 secondary, so I can choose the top 3, record those, and then from there have a few games to fall back to in case you guys aren't interested in those gameplays being recorded. Now, do keep in mind that since these videos will be coming out every 2 weeks, I guess limited material to make your decision on. But at the same time, this is all that I can really manage right now while I'm in college. So I'll try to make sure that the length of the videos will be enough for you to actually make a good decision on, and so that you'll actually be able to enjoy the actual playthrough. In addition to that, I'll also try to restrict the amount of time that I actually spend playing any of those games while not streaming. So, for example, if I'm streaming Closers and Cortex Command currently, I'll actually restrict the amount of time that I spend actually advancing in those games while not streaming or while not recording, so that you get to see as much of the gameplay as possible, so that you're seeing exactly what I'm seeing, and so that no surprises come up, which will mean that you'll get to pretty much see everything as happens. And as a result, that should actually improve the experience compared to what I've done in some games in the past, where I'd actually choose a game and then advance like quite a bit, like through a few chapters or so, and then by the time that I came back to you guys, it would be completely different. So I'm just trying to improve consistency here overall, and I'm hoping that that'll help in the long run, especially seeing that I won't be able to upload as consistently as I'd want to. Usually I'd want to upload like every week or so, but I can't quite do that right now. 2 math classes and a programming class is quite a bit to put on one plate. Besides that, I might or might not make a Minecraft video sometime this week, because Minecraft videos tend to be pretty easy to put out, and also should be pretty easy to actually put out a high quality Minecraft video at that. Hopefully I can put it out in like HD for you guys, and it'll be hopefully on a server that I just found recently. I'll release details about that when it's time. But besides that, if you guys have any questions, please leave a comment down below, and I guess I'll catch you all later. This is TXP Network signing out. If you're new here, please leave a like or a comment, and if you have any questions, please do feel free to ask. And if you are not new here, please be sure that you have clicked on that subscribe bell in case you haven't already done so. That's just to make sure that you receive updates for when I do release new content. If you don't hit the subscription bell, you won't receive any notifications. That's become quite important with YouTube's new algorithms and all that stuff. And besides that, if you have not already, please subscribe if you want to. Leave a like, leave a dislike, leave a comment down below, as I just said. And this is TXP Technologies signing out. Welcome to the galaxy. Is this thing still going? Okay, guys, I'm gonna have to actually delete this just because of the fact that it doesn't seem to be able to end properly for some reason.